Yeah.
we chat for a minute.
That's adorable.
Also, right now my claws are like insanely long, so I've got like that good scritch right under the heavy coat.
So Lisa is not scratching the back of her leg. She's scratching our dear friend Leia, who you will hear clickety clacking in the background. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any
How do you
angles.
keep getting lower?
She's the worst because she's like, I'm getting comfortable. And it's like, Leia, I can't keep going down.
I apologize that I don't have any good angles for Leia currently. We'll have to remedy that in the future. But you get the cold open of Lisa looking like she's digging for lipstick in her purse.
I forgot something in the bottom of my bag, guys.
That's right. Welcome to this Twixt, a Witch in a Light Place, the Dicening Front Chill D&D game that is currently happening. We're out of the carnival, finally. We've been out of the carnival for a minute, and as always, we love to thank the founders of the feast, the proprietors, benevolent and otherwise, Yev Nomad, Doomsayer, and BACKBLAZE. But enough of that silliness. Remember to like and subscribe and push the buttons and add us, because we love to be atted. I won't ever say don't at me unless it means me, in which case, but no, do, because the algorithm needs that. Anyway, you are. Yeah, what did you name them? Stumpy?
You named him.
Shit, I did name him. Stumpy?
Stumpy.
Stumpy.
Stumpy
Sounds right in my head.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it's Stumpy Animal.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you're wondering who all these people are, that's what the little badges are for. That's JC, that's Lisa, that's Nate, that's JD.
There it is.
That's that guy.
They play various things. If you don't know who they are by now, go ahead and pause and go watch the first episode. And then we'll see you when you catch up.
Welcome back.
And the second. And this would be, and the third while you're at it. And this will be 4, right?
Oh no, we're past 4, bro.
6.
Well,
This is we're up to
Safe.
we're up a ways. Yeah, you guys took
I
like
stopped taking notes after 3. If that makes you feel better.
We spent
That
a
makes any of us feel
long
better.
time in the carnival.
You wouldn't be surprised.
you
but-
were putting in work in that carnival.
Yeah.
And there were still
It's
some
okay,
things
we
you
let
didn't
it
see,
paid off.
and I was like, oh, but it's fine. It's fine. I read it, and that's what matters. Okay, so speaking of which, yeah, you remember where you were, right?
Yeah, we're going to the.
The foothills.
Yeah.
The foothills? Is that what they're actually called?
No, it's
No,
Thigh.
they're hills with feet.
Thinny.
Helma?
Tell me.
Tell me what?
Thelma?
Tell me. T-E-L-E-N-Y.
Tell me
Tell
lies.
me Hill.
Tell me sweet little lies.
Because what was his name again?
Hi.
What's?
I was like, you have
Algon?
no.
I was making a joke on the
Wait,
name.
what's homie's name?
Which one? This one.
This
Yeah.
homie. Homie right here. Homie, the pink homie.
I don't know, ask Lisa.
Tell me
Magic homie.
Who?
the name of the pink
The
fairy
pink-
dragon.
yeah.
That is Sir Talavar.
Talavar.
Sir Talavar, the knight of the Sealy Court, with his incredible mustache.
You gonna take me home now? Is that why you're here? Are you here to take me home?
An individual, not unless you want to go to the Sealy Court. You don't want to go to Sealy Court.
I'm a fairy though, isn't that where fairies go?
It's all fairies.
So the only notes that I have
Fairies from top to bottom.
are I have the charm of the monarch. I can sprout wings and I can fly my normal walking speed. Plus 5 to charisma rolls. I have 3 uses of this. Also, hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where. We jump through the mirror and see Prismere.
Wow.
Those were the only notes you took?
It's swampy and gross. Through the clouds we see Hither. Done. That's it.
Oh,
Nothing
then we
about.
scared away the rabbit people, and then
Yeah, yeah.
And then we saw a balloon fall out of the sky, and then we found the balloon, and then we found this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did not wake up the snakes that
Snake,
were in
we
the
did not wake up
farms
the
and
snake.
bramble.
The tower was empty when I went to go look at it. There was nothing in there.
And I'm trying not to be a scaredy panda and not have the world around me be a scaredy panda too.
You are a scaredy panda. Die.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
And then we're walking to the hill.
Yeah, but I do know we're going to the hill with the feet.
Foothills.
You
Because
just,
we're looking for some witches.
Yes.
I believe you just met stilt walkers.
Yes, that was. I think
Oh,
yeah,
maybe we
I
didn't
think-
talk
we
about
did.
They were
It
buddies
was just
too.
sort of like, hey, what's up?
They're like,
And you're like,
"Sup?"
hey, what's up? And then it was like, okay, bye, and bye.
Yeah.
Can I borrow those, please? Because I think we're
And then the
sinking.
Heron came, and I'm like, no, they're here to take me away, eat me.
Oh, did we get surrounded by them?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why we
yeah.
have the snail.
We told them to piss off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's how we got the snail. We got the snail from the Heron.
Yeah.
Okay. But that was before the Stillwalkers.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Before the tower.
We should take better notes.
I
took
remember it
great
all.
notes, but they are gone.
I didn't even
Why are
write
they
the whole
gone?
thing down.
No.
I had hither, thither, here and there. Show me where. That's what I have.
Wow, that's
the
impressive,
magic.
Jaden.
Disappeared.
And then
Yeah.
the
You need to have a
snow.
talk with Delilah.
But see, I remember
You're like,
everything
Chad,
that happened.
everything.
She probably ate my note. My daughter ate my notes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and you guys just let the stilt walkers go, right? Or no, you asked them about the or would you?
Oh, they had eggs.
Yeah.
We're like, what's up with the eggs? And they're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And we're like,
They're
"Oh."
eating the eggs.
They're eating them.
Well, no, they would have.
Oh, I don't know if we did ask about the eggs. I think we asked Rotala about the eggs. I don't remember. There was something about eggs, different sizes.
I do remember they were
We
carrying
did.
eggs on the back.
They were indeed carrying eggs of various sizes in cages on their backs.
I just assume they're eating them.
Okay. I
It's a
don't
fair
think we really
assumption.
got into it.
All right.
I won't go
They saw them. They saw us.
Yeah, see, there's the
Magic
picture on his,
Mhm.
his thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hobgoblins. Cool. So yeah, so you are traveling along there. Let's see.
We did talk to them though,
We did.
because they told us about the stilts.
Thought you said we had Taco Bell last time. I was like, we
We
did, but I don't know
did.
why
Do you
that's
also
relevant.
have Taco Bell?
Yes, that is also a true statement.
Did you get to the hill or not?
We just got to the hill.
Yeah.
That was the
I think
break.
that
And
was
then
about
you were
where
like, and thanks for playing, everybody.
I should watch
As you
the
do.
last 10
See, I
minutes.
don't need to take notes. I literally remember everything that happened. I'm just-
Literally everything.
Literally.
So
I
tell
remember
me,
everything.
tell me if this sounds familiar. Telemy Hill, skirted in mist. When you pass through the mist, you see for the first time you are greeted by the scent of sweet-smelling fruit, damp, downy, silver-green moss blankets, a gentle upward slope before giving away to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though in a breeze, despite the absence of one.
Yes.
Cool.
Silence.
Yeah. You can, let's see here. Do. Yep.
No.
Do.
Okay.
After the 50,
Oh, I love it. What do we
Gotta
do?
find a good spot.
Gotta make sure it's at a place where there's nothing scary around it.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. What? It's just me.
But she'll tiptoe right back to you.
Yeah, so you got this hill in front of you.
Yeah,
Hill.
and it's got feet.
Smells delish.
It does actually, a little bit.
You said it smelled like fresh fruit.
Which is surprising when you think, because
It's
you
got all
think
those
big
feet.
feet would.
Yeah.
I mean,
Smell more like
feet.
cheese.
No,
cheese sometimes smells good.
cheese always smells good.
Ah,
Even
But
a stinky cheese.
It also
True.
smells like feet
I
sometimes.
love
Mm.
stinky cheese.
You like you like foot cheese?
I do. Not from the feet, but from the cheese.
You know what? Actually, I was reading anything about freedoms.
Yeah?
America like bans a whole bunch of cheese.
Yeah.
Yes. Even
Yeah.
though
Like,
we are
it's
willing to
Because
put.
some
Legitimately?
cheese is gross.
Well, no, but it's funny
Yeah,
because
but-
we will put every single preservative that is known to mankind in everything that's
That's
terrible
science.
for
That's
you.
fine.
But
So in
no
Wisconsin,
cheeses.
the Irish cheese that everyone gets here,
Yeah.
that's banned.
Really?
Can't have that shit. No Irish cheese in Wisconsin.
Because it's a
It
cheddar.
will affect the other
No,
cheese.
because they have their own dairy shit.
It will
Yeah.
affect the other cheese.
Too alive.
You can't have
Yeah.
cheese cross infection.
It's butter.
It's not allowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the G stream.
Alright, we, oh, that was a light.
Trying to.
You shining a light on your face.
The lighting is terrible. It's fine.
Do you want us to turn off the light behind you so you're not backlit?
No, because then it'll get dimmer all around. It's fine.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, there's these huge,
These huge.
there's these huge feet.
So they just. Oh, I see them. Okay. Atropa flies off Stumpy and is all like, "What do you think will happen if we tickle this thing?"
It's gonna sit down on you.
What
That
is?
is true. How high
whole
up? How
mountain.
high off the ground is the hill?
It's already.
The feet are several feet tall, so to speak, but not tall enough that deal with it.
So the feet are on the floor, but the mountains are above the feet, right? So there's like a space between.
Yes.
Yeah. See,
But, like-
if you tickle its feet, it's gonna sit down,
Well, then we'll just take over here.
and I don't want to eat a Pipsy pancake.
Yeah, but what if we tickle its feet from the side so it sits down, then we can get up the hill and go up?
I mean,
How else are you gonna climb that? How else are we getting up there?
Well,
I mean,
It's
she's
only
a
few feet,
fairy,
yeah.
but I can't.
I can fly.
No, you can stare at the edge of the hill.
Oh,
It's
really?
not that tall.
Oh, okay.
It's
So a
it's
few
tall
feet-
enough that you're like, this is inconvenient.
Stumpy will
about
have to
how I
stay
feel.
here. Everybody else can get a lift.
Poor Stumpy.
Pick up Feng by the scruff. and
Just
toss
toss
it
her
out.
I approach one of the foots. Approach the middle foot. There's 3 feet.
There are many feet.
Oh, so there's just many feet.
Yeah.
So I approach a foot,
Uh-huh.
and I like try to find what would be like the big toe
Oh,
of the
big
foot.
toe.
I'm like trying to figure out which one's the big
sure,
toe.
sure.
And then once I find the big toe, I just kind of go.
Make me an athletics check
Oh, okay.
because you're trying to get through
Fabric.
large mounds of flesh.
Athletics, where is it? Oh, I have no athletics. This is gonna be great. That's a 2.
Your dainty little pixie fingers are not able to gain purchase into the depths of these wayward pediments.
I just look down at you and I'm like, it's okay, it's not working anyways.
Oh, Armand put me up on it.
I'm way up on the hill. She's
Yeah.
way up on the hill.
Oh, all the way up in the hill?
It's only a few feet.
Things
It's
like
like
things
4
like
feet
dangling
tall.
down, like stop it.
Oh,
You're
Like
gonna-
I'm looking over the
you're
edge of
gonna
the
get
hill,
squished.
like, stop it!
no, seriously, how tall is the hill? If Armand is how many feet tall?
If you stand on the ground and hop, you can touch the bottom of the hill.
The bottom of the hill,
Like
not the
under
top.
it.
Under it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a hill
So-
is like slope,
so-
so you're like
yeah.
she's on
So
the hill.
literally, you
She's
can
on the bottom.
you can just
Oh, okay, you're at the bottom of the
Oh,
you're at the
I
bottom
think-
of you're at the bottom of the hill that's up in the air.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
If
cool.
you lifted you up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she thinks I'm on the ground still.
I thought she
I'm on
was.
the ground, just on the upper
You
ground.
think
Yeah.
with a
Above
feat of
ground.
engineering
I
you
just
could
like, yeah,
get
that doesn't
Stumpy
work.
up there, but why? the
I would
the-
also.
the hill is not so spacious that you would need a mount.
So
It's a significant footprint, but
so there
um,
what are these just like knobby looking legs underneath this thing?
well, you know what? I'm gonna say it looks exactly like they're in the picture. That they're just these weird ass feet with like curly.
Yeah.
They look like curly
Yeah.
shoes
Yeah.
that just are attached to the bottom. You guess there may be some sort of joint,
Okay.
but when you try and think about the anatomy, you go,
Okay, that's fair.
it looks like one of the Fall Guys anatomy. You're like, ugh! It's all nightmares.
They're the foothills, not the leg hills.
Yeah. Just feet.
Exactly.
No legs.
Well, a foothill,
A footed hill.
a singular
It only
foothill.
has one foot.
Can
No, it is one hill,
With
Oh.
but
feet.
the foothill has feet, which is what makes it a hill of foot.
I see.
can I roll?
We
This
spent
is-
too long on
This is so
Can I roll
crazy.
an athletic?
My job here is tough. Just go with this. So by all means.
Can I roll an athletics check to do a backflip where I land like with my feet on
Please.
the edge? 17.
Nice. You pull a Luke Skywalker up onto there, and
Yeah.
you're like, ha ha, and they react accordingly.
Yes. Thank you. Haha.
I mean, they don't have to be impressed, but
Yeah.
you know it was good.
I
Well
did.
done.
It was
Actually,
technically
I'm impressed.
it was technically
As
sound,
the acrobat.
good form.
Landed it.
Excellent form.
You must have had a good master.
Do we?
Stumpy regards you with confusion.
Who am I?
No, I can't remember if we had backstory yet. I can't remember.
No.
Stumpy's,
We have backstory.
Stumpy's eyes
And then you
sort of.
two were just met at the fair.
Yeah.
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 The eyes are just
The
like.
eye stalks have no concept of what you just accomplished.
In fact, they're kind of going like this right now.
And actually, as you guys step up onto the hill
Yeah.
a little bit, you just see over the edge. You see the two little eyes just sort
Oh,
of.
Stumpy! I don't want to leave him.
He'll be okay.
Yeah.
But what if those mean bunnies come back?
We'll just
he
get
can't
back.
run right
I
back.
think he'll be okay.
Wait, is there
What if the hill sits on Stumpy?
is there Thalen?
Too
Well,
big.
then that'll be unfortunate. That's
He's- I think he is too big.
Is there Thalen? Talavir?
Talavar.
Talavar. Is there Talavar coming with us?
Here, you can have Talavar. Like,
I mean, you have it.
No, it's fine.
you can have Talavar.
Oh, is he coming with us?
If
He's
you
in a
really
cage.
like Talavar, tell us your magics. He will probably share it with you.
Well, no, not like our magic. Like, is he coming with us, or because he's
He's
with
in the
us?
cage.
He has no choice but to come with you if
Oh, 'cause
you
he's
take
on
the
the
cage.
cage.
And we need to open it with
Or-
a special key.
He has no choice but to stay with Stumpy,
I was about to
who
say,
may or may not
are
end
we
up
gonna
under the
make him stay
hill.
with Stumpy?
No, that's mean.
I'll
But then
take him.
Stumpy won't have a
I'll take
friend.
him. I'll take him. I take the cage.
You take the
Can I
cage.
fasten it to my belt?
Absolutely.
Alright, I fasten it.
What does he say about that?
He sort of reclines like he's making the most of it.
I put it on the side of my belt so he doesn't have to like.
Yeah, no, he understands the
Yeah.
predicament he's in, and you guys are accommodating. So
And we are better than
He's
Stump
sort
being
of-
left with Stumpy on. In all honesty.
Much better.
a little bit.
Left
If
Stumpy in
it
a
comes
cage,
up,
left with
if
Stumpy.
it comes up, he's like, well, if you'd left me the reins into the cage, perhaps, you know. But I wouldn't. No, it's not one of my strong points. Not as
We saw the last thing you crashed.
Yeah.
well. He's a noble steed, but not the same training as my own mount.
Also, he had a driver.
That died.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Did-
Yes,
And I wanted to
yeah.
bury him, but everyone was like, no, leave him in the boat.
No, his
It was
memory
Little
will be
Caesar.
well served, and yes, he was a noble of heart, but weak of maneuverability. So it's
They were gonna
unfortunate.
say week of manure.
I think he's strong in that.
No, yes,
Thanks for
to
filling.
be a bit crass, you know, when one perishes, they void their bowels. So it's not. You don't have much of a choice.
My face.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you learn certain things as a knight.
I
Battle.
don't think that
uh,
happens when fairies die.
Intriguing.
Do you want me to tell you the truth, or just stare off into the middle distance?
I thought we just sort of like poofed into dust.
There's some poofs. Yeah, sure. And
Oh,
he just sort of looks off.
There are poofs.
Many instruments.
Many poofs.
You know, like,
Many expressions.
Do you put
Explanation.
cotton candy?
Ha!
do I put cotton
No.
Manny starts.
No, you explicitly
How
do
do you
not.
do
poop
this?
cotton candy.
I'm
It might be
gonna start walking.
Have you
pellets.
never wiped?
I
you
start
know.
walking up.
Oh, like,
the
are
hill.
they little rabbit turds?
They might, yeah, maybe. So if someone really wanted like Whoppers or Milk Duds, like they might confuse them for that. But
Oh, no.
I start walking up the hill.
You got JD again. Good job.
there's your homebrew cannon. There you go. Oh, sorry, too real. See, I didn't even mean for that one to
Oh,
hit.
hi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Don't ever get me started on dwarf anatomy.
No, please.
That goes back to like Pathfinder
No.
5 days.
No, please, no more.
These are things you can take to terrify your own group.
No more
Which will be us in a month.
Is there a keyhole on top of the hill?
Look at it.
Be
It's like,
careful what you wish for.
Oh please. Oh please.
okay, so we're just gonna go to the top of this
Nate, you
hill?
can't tell.
We're going to try.
Okay.
Let me triple check here to see what you.
If we can't find what we're looking for, we'll go to the top and see it.
A good idea.
Probably. Unless all the roofs look the same. And then in which case, we'll have to climb down again.
No, you don't see that yet. That is a stylistic choice that you may come across. But
Okay.
as far as you're concerned, yeah, this is just a bunch of trees.
Do we see a path?
Um,
No, is it silver?
Yes. See here. Telling me Hill's approximately half a square mile wide.
Magic grass.
Make me survival checks.
Survive.
I want to survive. Maybe not.
Sorry.
6.
Where the fuck is my screen?
Oh my
19.
god.
You're about to consider whether or not you can do the same thing off and then back on.
Oh, well,
What was
I have
yours?
no wisdom.
I can also jump off.
Right. Do backflip for style.
Huzzah!
I might have to.
8.
We'll see what happens.
You're like stupid feet. You
13.
could tickle feet.
I
Tickle
have
feet.
I have no wisdom, so it was.
I'm also not very wise.
Considering
I'm
that I
cute,
have a
though.
+5 and I only got an 8, I'm really sad.
I
Get
have
better
an-
at this
I
survival
have a-
thing.
So
I have
thankfully,
a 7 intelligence.
thankfully the ranger
and 11
The ranger.
wisdom.
was like, I'm accustomed to carnies, but for some reason I'm in my element all of a sudden. I don't understand why. Yeah, you notice there's a game trail that a narrow one that leads up the hill.
There's a narrow trail that leads up this hill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk it.
Yeah.
We should go up it.
So as
Yep.
you guys
Okay.
start
Yeah.
making your way downtown, fuck you, I'm a seagull.
I'm also I look
Does
like
someone
a
have
Gaston.
a spare set of dice they wish to entrust their fate to?
Curse. That's curse.
Any
Oh yeah, no, we want Nate's.
There's-
Yeah,
there's
Nate's is
3
better.
options you can
Ooh,
take.
the yellow.
Can't look
Yeah.
at the-
You good with the yellow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the yellow. Okay.
I'm glad you. That's actually the first set of dice I ever bought.
These are loud and
Found the curse
fantastic.
forever.
Yeah.
Our buddy Pablo,
Maize and gold.
Our-
Or maize and blue, sorry.
our
Mistakes.
no, totally. Our buddy Pablo has like a deck box, a magic deck box that he uses to carry all his dice, and most of them are like yellow,
The
orange,
dice guys
right?
don't like it.
And
Intermingling.
But all of
there
us
was a
would
tradition of
I thought
peanut
it was
M&Ms at the
well.
table, and so he would just take a handful and throw them in with the dice every so often, and he'd be like,
In my
and just, you know.
And then your brain
It's a gift. You never know what you're getting.
with a wooden spoon.
Oh.
Grab me Merlin?
Hello? Hello?
My grandmother never hit me with a spoon. She just threatened with it.
Oh no, we got hit.
You're okay.
I had one chance.
We're all right.
I had one chance. She said, I went, okay, sorry.
But she would specifically use the wooden spoon that had slots in it because it would cut through the air faster.
Yeah.
Mom was only a fan of shoe.
Shoes?
Easy access. She whipped the flat off, and that's
Jumped off.
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Are
The
we allowed to
power
talk
of the
about
jump
getting
jump.
beaten on the internet?
Def-
It was a different time.
the 80s was a different time.
Yeah.
The 80s,
The
and 90s was a very different time.
I think.
You mean the late 1900s?
The late 1900s? Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Late 20th century.
Oh, the 20s. Oh, fine.
80s.
So as you troop up the path, you notice that several trees shift into the line of the pathway.
Excuse me. Please, move. I like push my hand out to like push the branch,
So
or is it the whole like trunk of the tree?
it's a little bit up the path,
Oh, it's up there. Okay.
just enough that you're like, wait, those trees were there a second ago, and now they have moved.
Okay.
And as you're like, excuse me, you see one of the knots sort of twist down and over and open up its mouth, and it goes, and it's like, hello.
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 We are just simply walking on this path.
Oh dear.
They're like, okay, welcome to Telemy Hill. Why are you going up the path?
We are.
What was the maid? Who has the key to unlock Talbot?
The
The maid.
the leader of this town, the new leader of this town.
I believe, I
Yeah.
think. Hold on, let me double check that he would know this. Hold on.
Agatha. That's who we're looking for.
I don't know if that's her name.
The
but-
witch.
Oh yeah. No, Talavar's like, Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle is the person on the hill we want to talk to.
We're
Yeah.
looking for Jingle Jangle.
And they're like,
You're
oh,
dog.
okay. How long do you plan to stay?
Hopefully not long.
Okay. They're like, they live up the path, and they sort of part, and many of the trees around you, all of their branches dab, up the hill. And you're like, yeah, up the game trail.
And then,
Okay.
I sort of can't help it. She's like,
Atropa sort of regards the tree. She's like, what's your name?
He goes, I am. What is your name?
Atropa?
Atropa.
Yes.
you pronounce that so well.
I try to pronounce his name and I just go,
You see trees blush. No.
They all shiver.
They're like, I believe you can call me Bark in your tongue.
nice to meet you, Bark. I mispronounced that horribly the first time, didn't
That's okay.
I? Okay, sorry.
There's nuance to the language. Perhaps if you study for a while, you could get the inflection.
Can I not just do it?
You could just speak with plants and
Yeah.
be like, and be like, nailed it.
Nailed it.
Is that how? Is that? Can I just do that?
Do you want to burn the slot? I didn't think it was.
No.
I didn't think it was cantrip.
And it's Druidcraft is, but that's not
Although,
part of it.
yeah, maybe with Druidcraft you could imitate the noise. Yeah.
That's fine. I just like, okay, Bark, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Yeah. So they let's see here. Yeah. They direct you up the path.
Alright, I lead the way. Start trudging up the hill.
So you go for a lovely hike on Telemy Hill and here and hither. Worn stone steps lead down. So yeah, you come to the key-shaped entrance at the top of the hill.
Key shape.
Jingle Jangle.
Is this where Jingle Jangle
That's
lives?
where keys jingle jangle.
I look down at Telebar.
One of the trees creaks and goes, yes.
Oh, thank you, friend of Bark.
You get a little twiggy thumb up.
Friend of Mark.
But yeah, as you look into the key-shaped, the cave with an entry shaped like a keyhole, explicitly, you see that there are worn steps that lead down into what feels like a cellar. It's chilly in here, and you detect a subtle scent of iron in the air. From a distant spot within the chamber, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from the taut strings that crisscross the walls. Hundreds of other keys lie strewn across the dirt floor. As you take in the scene, you hear the sound of keys jingling as a goblin emerges from the dimness. Oh, I thought it was going to be dimness. Sorry, dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail that has padlocks for heads.
Oh my goodness, I want to touch everyone.
She manages a faint smile and says, "How might the Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives
Can
today?"
I just touch all of your keys? I just want to, just touch them.
Every key you can see currently.
Okay,
Yes.
little pause. Just.
Well, white faint takes the next hour touching all the keys. Do you have the key to unlock Telebar? I'm Armand, by the way.
He's
She's
a
like,
carny.
Ting, 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 ting.
she's like,
I'm Feng. Ting, ting, ting.
she goes, "Greetings, Your Highness."
Also a carny.
Your Highness to who?
To Talabar.
No,
Oh,
to you.
stop. What?
She is very low.
Oh yeah, I'm very. That's right.
You were the one who won the monarch, right?
That's right. I'm the monarch.
She's like, "No, she's royalty."
Moving up. in
Armand, pick me up.
Do you scrub the, you do the scrub
Yeah.
thing? This is like,
Okay, thank you. And I bow.
Even those of lowly birth can attain such heights.
Giggle.
I bow before the queen.
I can't
She's
fall off.
Yeah.
so yeah. As soon as you mention Talavar's key,
Oh.
she's like, "Well, yes, yeah, by all means. Better you should have it than those long-eared brigands. First, they stole Jingle Jangle's truffles. Next, they'll want Jingle Jangle's keys. Someone ought to give them a good shaking down so they know what it feels like.
Who?
The brigands.
The brigands.
Yes.
Those are bad people.
Yes, but what do they look like?
Brigand
like bad
Wheelie.
people.
Shall we take care of your brigands?
She goes.
Okay.
She goes. She's like Agden's ilk.
Agden's Inc.
Agden. So, Jingle Jangle imagines you're not from here, so
We're not from around here.
perhaps you've not been accosted by those long-eared brigands. Agden Longscarf is a
Oh.
well-known
Yes.
Parangon.
We
That's
accosted
all.
them.
We told them to go away. They were mean.
We took
Good.
We were gifted their snail for
Good.
the sparing of their
Jingle
lives.
Jangle thinks they could use a taste of their medicine.
I was gonna hit one, but they didn't stay.
Well, when you come across any others, you tell them to stop taking Jingle Jangle's truffles and to stay away from Jingle Jangle's keys.
Is there another person named Jingle Jangle, or is it just you?
Just Jingle Jangle.
Oh, okay.
Is that first name Jingle, last name Jangle?
Or is it
I
Jingle
think it's
Jangle?
hyphenated.
Is there a middle name?
Do you have a surname?
No, it's like Prince. It's just Jingle Jangle. The whole.
Who is Prince?
Famous
That
bard.
one.
Oh, famous bard.
Yeah. They're
You know,
very sexual. Jingle Jangle likes them. Jingle
We
Jangle
all
may be.
die. Oh no.
Jingle Jangle may be an old goblin and speak in the third person, but Jingle Jangle got needs.
Okay.
And that's what you get for going there.
So brigands.
I
She's
just
already handed the key to
yeah,
Talamar.
I just sort of
Talamar was
shake.
like, ow.
I just shake Talamar and be like, get out while you still
Oh
can.
no, he's already like oh no, this is not very. This I know we've had some intimate conversations, but I at least need some dinner with Jingle Jangle before we get too much further into this. And so yeah, he's already like much obliged. A debt is owed, absolutely. Let's see here. Yeah.
Should we don't have to kill the brigands tomorrow?
We should still deal with brigands just because they're brigands.
Yeah, they're mean.
Brigands should be get
They were
brigand.
not nice to Stumpy.
As you asked, she expounds. Jingle Jangle was digging for truffles in the swamp when a bunch of herringons leapt out from behind the reeds and shrubbery. They took Jingle Jangle's truffles, threw Jingle Jangle down in the mud, and whacked Jingle Jangle with their wooden clubs.
Those are not nice people at all. I told you they were mean. They were gonna try to steal me.
Steal
It's
you.
fair. You were right.
You are shiny.
You are the queen.
And
Yeah.
the queen.
That's worse now.
Uh oh. That's not it.
All right.
She's fading. She's getting recognized.
So she's like, so the Brigands Tollway is a series where their hideout is a series of old wooden catwalks that circle a giant tree stump. The brigands camp atop the stump because it gives them the advantage of high ground.
Where is
Is this near Telemy Hill?
No,
Is it far from Telemy Hill?
relatively, it is more to the north. And
And we just need to kill them, or
that'd be great.
Oh, okay.
Anyone that would do such a thing as they done did to Jingle Jangle, I don't. They need to learn a lesson. Maybe that'd help.
We shall teach them their final lesson.
Their leader, Agden Lawnscarf, he wears the bright blue scarf. That's why they call him that. He moves as fast as lightning.
He does
Watch
not.
out. What's that?
He does not.
He does not move fast as lightning?
I don't know.
Oh, well,
He
you'll
seems-
no. He's a fast. He got them ears in the scarf. The scarf's magic.
Oh.
Scarf is magic. Does
Yeah.
it make you move as fast as lightning?
I believe so. If you head towards the tollway, you'll probably encounter it.
Talvador, are you coming?
He's like, well, yes, of course. No, I need to get back to court and let them know of what has occurred in this realm,
Ah, yes.
as his duty as an envoy to the queen here and as my own.
So you're not coming.
no, I would love to. And
But you will.
rattle
You shall.
some cans, absolutely.
Can we
But
keep your
I-
cage?
oh, please, by all means, I have no use for it. As a matter of fact, I was about to discuss payment to this lovely lady for her use of the key.
Sounds like you need to perform a Prince song.
Yeah, I thought the payment was you came with us to kill these brigands, dog.
He's like, well, payment to you for your assistance, I can offer my sword. But in a literal sense, not in a metaphorical sense. It's like, here, by all means, I can get another one.
Okay.
And
Is
so
it a
he hands
dagger?
over, well, it's
Is it
him, it's a nice, like, two-hander.
To me, it's a dagger.
You guys an
Yes.
dagger for us?
Yes, it is literally a +1,
It's a steak knife
Dagger.
to Armand.
yes,
I
to a medium or small-sized creature,
I
counts
look
as
at
a
it like,
+1
I
dagger.
would take that.
Yeah, to her, it's like a big, in your hand, it's like a nice wicked rondel. You're like,
Every people say we're
ha
about the same height.
Yeah.
to these two, yeah. But
Yeah.
to Armand, it's like a
It's a steak
dirk.
knife.
You're like, chick, chick.
Oh.
I look at it and I was like,
yeah.
may I? Please take?
Oh.
Thank you.
And yeah,
It's
and
a
so
stiletto.
with it's nice, nice leather
+1.
sheath and
Very nice.
you know, little filigree on the hilt.
Jingle jangle.
So I'm gonna list it as am I gonna list it as a +1 dagger in my inventory or?
You can name it whatever you like because it is Sir Talavar's blade, but
Okay.
mechanically it's a +1 dagger.
Okay. And then I look at him and I was like, please, Sir Delaware, when you go back to see the queen, will you please tell her that we helped?
Absolutely. You once the gravity of the situation is communicated, absolutely your valor will not be forgotten, and I can't imagine the Summer Queen won't be impressed.
Thank you.
And then he's like, but of course, before I go, Ms. Jingle Jangle, what might we be able to repay you with? I of course have gifted one of the few effects I have to those who assisted me in the first place, so I don't have much else to provide. And she's like,
Would you say that I fit in the cage that he was in?
My fits, I sights.
no,
And he's
yeah,
much smaller
kinda.
than
It's
us.
like,
I know
I think
he's
you
much
struggle
small-
getting through
I know
the
he's
door.
much smaller,
yes.
but like he had space to like move around the cage. But I'm like,
I think
You-
you,
you
could
could- your head
pop
through
the
the
top
I-
and put you in.
So if he's
like,
to scale,
yeah,
the door barely fits him,
okay.
and then it's a larger like bird cage you would
Hey, you
keep.
put
So
your head- you
so
can put
if
where
you were
the
So
to
door
I'm not
if we
trying
pop-
to get in?
if you were
that
to
top,
magically
you could-
transpose into the cage, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am not trying to put my own body in, but the Herringon that we met should be about my size,
Yeah, yeah.
as I am a Herringon.
We can always cut
No,
the top.
many
So
of them
I
are
was-
medium sized.
Oh, okay, many of them are medium size. Okay.
We can cut the top and then you could probably.
I just
put-
figured we
magic-
caption the mean
magic
one,
cage.
and then we stuff him in the cage because he's mean and he can't get out of the cage. But if it's too,
I don't hate it.
But it might be too small.
If you
'cause-
cut off his head, he won't need
Yeah.
to be put in the cage.
Fair.
Jingle Jangle has leaned in, and is like, are y'all doing that just for yourself because you got something else you got to work out, or might you be doing that for Jingle Jangle in exchange for this key?
For Jingle Jangle,
For
in
Jingle
exchange
Jangle.
for the key, of course.
So mote it be. All right. Last but not leastly,
and they were mean
no good.
But they were mean to Jingle Jangle,
as well, and that's mean.
and that's how we're going to get repayment
Yeah,
for
of
the key,
course.
not
So-
simply
We're
of
gonna
our
do
own
that.
accord.
So if you
Do
need
I
a
agree?
guide,
Wait.
Yes.
you want to talk to a Pincerclaw scarecrow named Clapperclaw.
Clapper
That was a lot
Clapper.
of words.
Sorry, Jingle Jangle talks fast sometimes.
Jingle Jangle talks fast.
Clapper claw?
Clapperclaw,
The scarecrow.
the pincer-clawed scarecrow.
Pincer claw.
Yeah, Clapperclaw hangs around Downfall and knows the way to the neighboring realm of Thither, which is ruled by a hag named Granny Nightshade.
Oh, we know this Granny.
I do think
Oh,
Granny.
well, good. At least you know that much, and you stay
Sorry,
away from the
he-
sisters.
He hangs out with
Oh, why do we actually
Downfall.
Downfall.
We actually need to speak with them or deal with them in some way.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have anything
You
that
have
might
any-
help us.
Tips or tricks?
Well,
Since we're gonna kill these
Uh,
brigands for
I
you.
don't. Oh, the brigands. Yes.
Yes, yes. This is a big payment. There are lots of brigands, and we've already kind of bullied them a little. So you know, that's something.
Jingle Jangle jingles with delight as this information is communicated, and there is a. She shares with you that Jingle Jangle's obsession with keys serves as a cautionary tale for those who would enter into bargain with Bavlorna Blightstraw. The goblin once sought the hag's help in desperate attempt to undo what she thought was a terrible curse. Wherever Jingle Jangle went, she was tormented by the fear of being caught on the wrong side of a locked door. When she appealed to Bavlorna for aid, the hag removed the goblin's ability to perceive that fear and replaced it with an insatiable, overwhelming need to collect keys.
Oh.
So great is this obsession that Jingle Jangle has lost her own sense of self and now refers to herself only in the third person.
So Skabatha did that to her.
No,
No,
Bavlorna did
Bavlorna,
that to her.
yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Jingle Jangle does not have further insight to assist you other than what has been communicated thus far. However, make me insight checks.
Natural one.
Tight.
You too?
Nothing could have said.
Nice. Fail, brothers.
What-
You kind of
what's
like Jangle's moves.
Yeah.
She,
I
she,
rolled a 2.
I'm looking
she's
at
got
keys.
she's got a rhythm.
We have
I have a plus 0.
You've never you may or may not have been into smaller folk, but you can appreciate the hustle.
Yeah.
She rolled a 2. I, however, rolled a 16.
The trees probably know something as well.
I
The
just,
trees have probably been here longer than Jingle
right,
Jangle.
I just look at the guys and I'm like, we'll talk to the trees when we're done.
Oh, you mean?
Bark.
Oh, yeah, it's bark.
And she was like, "Oh, you met Wind Air Whistle?
Bark.
Yes.
Gesundheit.
That's his name.
What? You mean he's got a common name?
That's what he said to call him. Them. It. Whatever you gender of bark is.
No, I think they're all girls. But like the seeds that drop. Jingle Jangle doesn't know much about horticulture. Anyway,
Within 60 feet of me, I detect good and evil. And sense anything affected by Hallow, as well as I know about any celestial fiends undead within 60
Is
feet.
this better notes for you?
hell yeah, Paladin boy. Let
Yes,
me
okay.
double check here.
Yep.
boy.
Just seeing if there's anything interesting in
Paladin
here.
person?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
also
Well,
trying to take
You
better
you
notes.
realize right away that this house is clean. There is a bunch of good vibe. The trees on the hill, good people. The goblin here, good people. So that part you got. You're like, okay, cool. We're among friends here. But let's see here.
What did I get?
Yeah, powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ear. You hear the little. Have you ever heard Heart's song? Either way, it's great.
Yep, good to know.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
Just
like
double
heart.
checking.
Let's see here. Celestial Fiend or Undead. Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I see. I've played so many Paladin variants that I'm always like, this should give you a headache, but no, you don't care about Fae as a real Paladin, as a typical Paladin, so it's good.
Oh, we're real.
Yeah, I'm currently playing a fuck aliens Paladin, and that's a very different vibe.
Yeah.
Because people are like, we do bad things. I'm like, it's not rending space and time. It's fine.
That'll do it.
Anyway,
I forgot about that.
The Scarecrow. Clapperclaw is the Scarecrow. And Clapperclaw can get us to the
Mine, this has a violin.
Sylvan Song
This has a lead.
by Heart
Sylvan Song by Heart.
is
Were yours the same?
the song that
This one has a
Manny
buggy, this one
hears,
has a
and only
mountain.
5 people will get that reference, and I
Mine
don't
had
care.
an old lady.
It's great.
Well, lady, like a lady in a dress, and this one had a probably violin.
What pirate ship?
It could be a cello, but it doesn't really say.
A cello?
It could be. Would you say it's a cello or is that a violin?
I think it's a violin.
There's no wrist spot,
Yeah, I think it's a violin.
but it's upright like a cello. There's
Unless
no
you're-
risk. There's no
Unless you
channel.
look at it sideways.
Well, the way the music notes are going, it's definitely like, this way. Really?
It's definitely like music.
Yeah. So,
We got really fun cookies, guys.
right? And I'm like, yes, apparently we have amazing cookies.
These are really fun cookies.
I guess we shall try to help you. Thank you.
Well,
We're gonna help Jingle Jangle because I'm the queen. And she's really cool and let me touch all her keys.
I'm not the
I am the monarch.
You are the monarch, but you're
There,
not
there.
the queen.
I'm
There,
not
there,
the
Feng.
summer.
Just.
I'm not.
Yes, the
oh, my
We're
bad.
going to help.
So this is Jingle Jangle.
Feng,
Their
like,
sweet
is
fucking
pounding now.
leans on her
Havelock
bamboo
flail.
cane
Look at
and
that
starts,
shit.
like,
It's
gnawing
great.
on the
All right.
You're monarch.
Go ahead and pass around Jingle Jangle.
Oh, poor thing.
Jingle, jingle, all your majesty, I'm the monarch queen.
Just call her your highness specifically, but
Here's my highness. God, that's your Jingle Jangle.
Off to the what are we gonna fight? The birdies.
We're gonna go find Clapper Claw.
Yes.
I thought we had to kill these people for Jingle Jangle.
That's near Clapper Claw.
Yeah.
Or
there you
Clapper
go.
Claw can help us get here.
Oh, okay. We have to go talk to him before we fight Blue Lightning.
Yes.
so now that it's sort of been established what is happening here, Sir Talavar has slowly but surely been inching his way out of the circle. He's like, since that's been done and all is well, I must go. But with the strength of the steel and the courage of your own convictions, should be without issue.
Tell the winter queen, or the summer queen we say hi.
Face me.
Phase speed.
And he lifts off and zips out.
She has like a mouthful of leaves.
All right.
Just
Alright, so
eating the branches off of her.
there's a town on this hill too, yes? Somewhere on this hill there's a town?
On Telemy Hill?
Yeah, or
No.
Oh, I'm tripping. Okay.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
If,
Get out of here.
if you ask that in character, it's just like, no, this is the trees hill.
Trees.
It belongs to them.
Well, I guess they're a town of trees. They have their own community.
More of a compound.
Community.
Jingle Jangle's not a civic planner, so sure.
Hey, Jingle Jangle, you got a lot of keys. Do I need any of them?
No,
Good enough.
these are Jingle Jangle's keys. She slowly, pointedly puts the silver one that works for the cage back onto her belt.
But if you ask really nicely, she'll let you touch them. Open paws. Touch.
Actually, she kind of like looks and she's like, wait a second. Do you need the key for the cage? Are you gonna keep using that or?
I just didn't know if I needed any other
Do
key.
you want the
If
key?
there was something else.
I could probably find some use for it, barter it something. But if
Well, it's not gonna work for what I wanted it for, so you can have it.
I unfasten it from the belt. And it's a jingle jangle.
You can use it to store truffles.
that's exactly what I was gonna do, I'd offer you some truffles, but well, here we are.
Well, we'll go find your old truffles.
And
And
if they eat
Oh, they're probably done by now. It's been a
Well,
minute.
they probably
so
cooked them up and made more mushrooms, so it's probably new.
I gotta go out and get some more. in a
Is
bit.
that how mushrooms are made?
Yeah.
They told me that a fairy came and put mushrooms in the cabbage.
It was they pooped them out.
you poop mushrooms.
No.
Gee,
Well, they grow in food.
What?
Mushrooms
What about them?
grow in food.
They grow in poop. They just come hard to us poop. From fairies is what I heard.
Well, I'm sure some grow in fairy food.
Oh, that is the fairy poop.
those are very magical growers. You shouldn't eat those. They make you feel funny for 3 days.
3 days might be
Oh,
a
God.
Right.
Okay.
Potent fairy fungus.
As we go out, I look at the trees and I'm like, Mr. Bark, are you here?
Oh, as you walk out,
I
Yeah.
think
the
it's
trees
I think all the
are
trees are leaves.
there's like a small tremor to the area as the trees sort of sway and shimmy and bob.
Oh,
They appear to be excited about something.
Mr. Bark?
You see one tree is sort of like wobbling / doing a two-step shimmy
Yeah.
up the trail and goes, "Hello, Atropa."
Hello, Bark. Is everything okay?
They're like, "Yes, we appreciate you lifting Jingle Jangle's spirits."
Oh, yeah, sure.
As a matter of fact, and you hear the creak as the boughs sort of lower conspiratorially as much as a tree might, and out of a hollow, a branch comes slithering out with an iron key, and it says, "Jingle Jangle dropped this in the dirt a while back. It will be useful to you."
See, I knew there was one that we needed. I
Does
just
Manny
didn't know
actually-
that she dropped it.
Does Manny actually say this out loud?
Probably,
did.
yeah. You've never seen a tree not wink, but one of them validates you with that, and you're like, "Me and the tree,
Thanks.
me and the tree."
Am I? Are these the type of fae that can't touch iron, or can they touch iron?
No, you're a weirdo who can touch iron
Oh, okay.
because you're a funky type that
Okay,
can.
I wasn't sure. I just look at it. We're like, Armand, would you like to hold the key?
At least I'm like 99% sure. Now I gotta
I've
double check.
held enough keys in my
Yeah, I
life.
take a piece of
I'm all
rope.
about freedom. I don't want to lock things.
Or a piece of string. I can get some string.
It's weird.
Does anybody have a piece of string? I'll just tie it around my neck so I don't lose it.
Yeah, y'all should have basic.
We'll just
Take
say
a
we
piece of
do.
string and I can tie it. I'll tie it. And I
All right,
can
so
wear
you're gonna wear it.
I'll wear the key. Yeah,
You got the key.
Okay.
I did ask. So. it
Wait,
seems
what does
fair.
this key open?
Something we need.
Yeah. What?
I don't want to ask anymore. I just figured
I
we
am
need.
asking. Does Bark actually know what the key opens, or he's just like, you might need this?
There is like in between the sort of like this like
Shimmies.
sort of like disco situation going on with this
Disco trees.
cups. Yeah, you hear the rushing of wind and the rustle of the leaves again, and Bart goes, "Nope, you're just gonna need it.
Okay, thank you.
I believe you.
You have helped our friend, so we helped you."
Thank you.
In addition, as you noticed, Jingle Jangle obsessed with keys, key coat, truffles robbed. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yep.
On and out. We
Oh,
gotta go
I look at Bark and I'm like, why are there feet?
And they're like, "It's a foothill.
Are the feet ticklish?
We've never tried.
Oh,
We stick to the hill."
I tried. It could not feel the tickle. Small feet.
Have him try.
He said that.
My hands are so big. Oh.
Last time I tried to tickle something, they cried.
At least I didn't fart.
They also weren't hill size.
What
That's
if you-
what you.
True.
So we're off to see the wizard.
We're off to see the scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
Yeah, I know.
It's down the yellow brick road. Where were they?
So the Scarecrow is at Downfall, which is the town.
Oh,
But the
why they're
brigands are at the Brigand Tollway, which is
Oh,
the.
it's on the way.
We're gonna have to find them first.
Oh.
What's that little house on the way there? I wouldn't mind stopping there.
Let me double check the map because I'm not sure which house.
There's a 3-peaked house just waiting to be explored.
Right on the way to the brigands.
On the way.
Okay, so brigands first and then Downfall. I see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
But then there's a house before the.
No, I see the house.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it.
I have it
Okay.
now.
They've got special eyes.
You don't know.
Just went to Twitter.
You might
I'm
have
down
to.
to stop at the house on the way.
Just went to Twitter.
Or do you want to just go straight to brigands?
Spider-Man,
As
come
long
over
as
to
nice
house.
people don't live there, right? I mean, as nice people do live there. Otherwise, we don't visit.
And also the Brigand's Tollway.
One
like,
is for peanut butter. 2 is for tuba. And I don't know what 3 is for.
Do we have? We're gonna have to pay troll toll.
No, no tolls.
No, it's the tollway.
But it's the brigand's toll.
Oh, we'll kill the Brigands. They're gonna pay.
Oh,
They'll pay us.
I'm not paying them anything. They stole.
you may or may not take note of this, but Talavar also mentions that a red cap named Hogweed Butterboots knows Bavlorna's secret weakness.
Hogweed Butterboots.
A red cap.
Yes.
Knows. Bavlor knows.
Hogweed,
Butterboots.
butterboots.
Butterboots knows the weakness.
Bavlorna's secret weakness.
He recalls them from a previous visit. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what else I
Where
got.
is
I
your
bet he's in the
Hogweed
house.
live?
He didn't say.
We
Right in
asked,
that.
can we ask the trees?
Hey,
We good?
trees.
We're
They've
still
been
here,
around.
right?
Yep.
Bark.
What?
Where does this hogweed live? Do you know?
And they go, Hogweed.
It is. They are a red cap.
Hold on, I'm double checking things. Okay, yeah.
Do we even know where Clapperclaw is?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
town.
Oh, it's in Downfall. That's right. Oh,
We'll figure it out one day.
Well, Bark doesn't know, but he does a rustle
mm-hmm.
with the others, and there seems to be a consensus that Lilac Lagoon
Lilac Lagoon.
is where the red cap lives.
Lives in Lilac Lagoon. Is that in Hither?
It is indeed. They say it
I
is
think
to
it's
that they say it is to the northeast of the Brigand's Tollway.
Because this is the
Oh,
castles up there
gotcha.
where
And
the tick is. That
Yeah.
the bat.
And Bavlorna is in Downfall or the castle?
There's a shiver that
Bavlorna's
runs
in
through
the
the
castle.
wood. Yes, lives in Downfall.
Downfall.
Bavlorna, that is her seat of power, where
So-
she holds court over the
Hither.
over the
The Hither.
over the bullywugs.
The Bullywugs.
The soggy
The
court.
frog dude. The toad dudes.
The
Frog
soggy
dude.
court.
Ooh.
Okay, we should go to the Brigand's Tollway.
Yeah.
Make
Should
the
we
hairs slower than lightning, and then go to the lagoon so we can learn Bavlorna's weakness, and then deal with Bavlorna when we get to Downfall.
Yeah.
How does that sound, team?
Yes.
Insight checks all around.
Oh, here we go again.
Better.
Much better.
7, 8. Better than 1.
13.
13.
And are we thinking?
I'm just looking for above a 10.
10.
17.
Okay, you guys remember that you already know Bavlorna's weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have my notes.
It's on here somewhere.
Okay.
Is she the one that forgets the first person she sees?
No.
Something
She's
about a dollhouse.
that's a different one.
There are 3 sisters.
Yes. Bavlorna is allergic to seeing someone doing windershins.
On flying earth is a wonder ship.
It's moving in a counterclockwise circle.
Thank you.
Or a clockwise circle.
So are we thinking of taking a Stumpy? Cause we're looking at like 10 miles to the old tollway.
I mean, if Stumpy's still there, I really hope that
10 miles
we
is very
can.
far.
Have you made your way down the?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like we're having this
Single-
conversation as we're walking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you step your way down there, make me a perception check.
Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
Nat 20.
Percep.
You see actually they're more like
I can't do.
Oh, Stumpy.
8.
and when you make that high pitched noise,
And then, you're Atropa. I'm Feng. Way is my
we are all Klesh.
given name. Feng, or Way is my family name.
Hey, Wei Feng.
Wei Feng jumps off of Armand's shoulder and books it and throws her little arms around Stumpy's neck.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
slaying down.
I keep fucking up. I keep getting so excited. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, is that the little one?
That's no. This is
It's Jingle
That's
Jangle.
Jingle
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 Jangle.
Jangle.
Um,
Jingle Jangle.
For
I didn't see
In
that.
case you had decided to start shit with Jingle Jangle and you could see what her awesome padlock flail
That
does.
+5 thing too. Wasn't it +5?
Sure.
+5 weapon, god weapon.
Dude, I do
Armand.
not want to get hit
What?
with a
Yes.
flail for
Uh,
I know.
Scabatha sleeps in the dollhouse and can't remember the first thing she sees.
Okay, it's Scabatha.
And then my last thing is will die in an eclipse. So I'm
Yeah, I
assuming
can't open
that's
doors without knocking.
that's the last one. Which is that Endlin?
You lost your
Is Endlin the last one?
I believe so.
I lost
Okay.
my creativity to being acrobatic.
I
I'm
thought-
still
is that
acrobatic.
still
yeah, it's
over?
still a thing.
Until
What?
we get our stuff back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
until
it's
you've
okay.
recovered what has been lost.
That's
you
why
are still
I don't
afflicted.
open doors.
So I still can't write?
Well, sometimes I knock,
Yeah.
but then I can open it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
So I've lost my creativity,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking for my baby rattle. Bitch has it.
I
That's
thought I
Yeah,
wrote
definitely.
that somewhere. Oh well.
The last episode, he probably threw something. It disappeared.
Where's the water boots located?
Butter Boots is located in
In
the
the-
Lilac Lagoon.
Yeah,
we
butter
don't need to go
boots.
to because we already know the secret. So I propose we go to the bandit stowaway thing and
Yes.
we go to the town.
Do we
British
take?
stowaway. Very nice.
Should we go?
Oh,
to-
she's so pretty in this. She's got like the rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
She's a groovy gob.
She's a groovy guy. What's up, girl?
Should we go grab the hot air balloon though?
The one with the hole in it.
Yeah, but maybe one of you could patch up.
Not me.
Can you patch things quickly?
Let me see. Probably.
Sweet baby.
What would that be?
Mending the spell.
Either the mending spell, or I would have you do a check of some sort.
Probably like a leather. It's a leather balloon.
Yeah, patchwork, leather, or skins, or hide, or something. So yeah, probably.
Can I
Oh.
persuade it to work?
You can definitely try.
But there's a snake
Or we can.
there.
I mean, I'm right. I'm just.
Two
I'm-
snakes.
Yeah, I don't want to go by the snakes.
Oh, true. That
I
is true.
say
Yeah. It's a 10-mile yacht. 10-mile
the
walk
amount
or
of
stuff.
time it will take to fix the balloon will very likely be the same amount of time it takes us to
What time is it right now?
It's evening.
I was gonna say. 'Cause
It's like
should
late
we-
afternoon, evening is
Can
the
we see
time
that-
that it appears to be.
Can we see that house? Like, do I see the lights in the distance?
No.
of the house?
5 miles.
Oh, but that is a place we can go to. Right?
What, the little house?
Yeah.
Or
Or no, like is that not
so
on the-
so you don't have a map handy, but
No.
if you recall there being a house from the tollway
Yeah,
when you guys were falling in,
yeah.
you can attempt to locate it, sure, to see what it's about.
I did this?
I mean, it is getting dark, so that's the
We
thing.
should take a nap at the bottom of the
Like, I can't. I've used all my.
I
Is anybody
well,
hurt
is it
as
still
well?
swampland or no?
No, it is all swamp
Are
land.
you hurt?
on the hill.
Oh, just on the hill at the
Underneath
bottom.
the
We
hill.
haven't
Oh no,
had any
on the hill,
combat.
you would
Yes,
be
that's
welcome to
Yes.
rest on the hill. if you
I
so.
look at Armando and I was like,
Make camp.
yes. Bark and his friends
Armando.
shall. What did I say?
Armando. En français.
Oh, okay. Armand and I was gonna say Bark and his friends shall protect us.
I'm gonna make camp here.
Bark and friends.
You see lots of this and this.
I kind of look around like, should we start a fire?
Are we getting focused on?
That's a joke.
You see that in character?
Dungeon mode.
No, I think.
What's your
Vicar-
wisdom?
Oh, very low.
Then you said it out loud.
You are low. My wisdom's an
I think
8.
it's 50-50.
Make an insight check.
You said
Yeah.
odd, you did.
Make an insight check.
Oh, that's a
Natural.
1. I say it out loud.
Okay.
Oh God.
Now, make a performance check.
I say, should we start a campfire?
Nope.
I know you
Nope.
said
You
fire.
see- yeah, you were cheekily staring at
9.
these trees. 9 on the performance check.
I get +3 on performance too.
You feel wood smack against you as you were yeeted off of the hill. Make me an acrobatics check. Or
I just
athletics.
look at him go over me. I'm like,
No, you see several trees move
That's a
with
20,
a
24.
horrifying
Yeah,
speed
Oh.
Yeah.
as a wall of
24
wood just
as I do.
clunks into him.
24 as I do a backflip.
Yeah, and you land squelch into the mud, and one of Stumpy's eyes sort of rotates over at you.
I'm sorry, I was kidding. I just campfire joke. Because we're making camp.
I try to lean up on against one of the trees and start closely.
I
ignore me.
Bark is like, would you like your friend to be able to come up with you?
You can bring Stumpy up here?
Yes.
But not Manny.
So a few of them
He said
sort of
something
like
mean.
anchor and lattice themselves together so that Stumpy's able to like slowly slime up onto. He gets kind of stuck and then starts eating some of the foliage. And like,
no.
and they're like, it's fine.
It's like hair.
And then slowly but surely, actually, they realize that this will go faster if they like move.
Yeah,
if they like
they
move.
stretch
Yeah.
and pull. Yeah.
And so it's the whole. And so Stumpy is up.
Are we about to get like a full rest if we go to sleep right now?
Yes.
Can I use talk to animals to talk to Stumpy?
Yes.
Before.
Just before we go, I was just gonna make sure everything's okay and he's alright.
If you try to get back up on the hill, you are not prevented from getting back up on the hill.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Atropa just sort of like her wings just sort of like flitter for like a second, and then she's like, "Hi, Stumpy."
Although it looks more like this.
Right? So her arm and her hands are like.
One of these. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you see, oh, thank God you can talk.
I mean, not all
I've
the.
got so many opinions.
Oh, I can't do this for a long time.
Oh no! Existence is pain. Not really. It's fine. I'm just kind of dramatic. Hey, if you could get them to give me some more of their leaves, those were delicious.
I will try.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
are you okay traveling with us? Or
Oh yeah, you guys are great. You got rid of those other assholes, and like they didn't even talk right. Their eye stalks moved all wrong. At least you figured it out. Like the rest of them were terrible. Yeah, no, it's great. And you guys are like, have the thing. I'm like, you guys talk real slow, but I love it. It's great.
Oh, okay, good.
I can't hear any of this, but at least it's like.
Well, I mean, you definitely see this going on.
Yeah, there's a whole lot.
There's like a lot of this happening.
Love
Okay. Is there anything else you need?
He's like, oh, I need so. They're like, oh, I need so much, like a body that isn't cursed to be slow and ponderous. It's the worst.
Are you cursed?
I only in so much as this is my natural state, not like in any magical way. No, this
Oh.
is just. I just don't like what I was born to be. Like, oh man, I long to be a hummingbird.
I
Oh,
long for a bungalow.
that's right.
Yeah. Okay. I guess the next time you want to chat with me or have something, just like tap me twice, and I'll see if I can talk with you.
Like this, and it just slaps his eye stalk into your shoulder twice. It's kind of disconcerting.
Yeah, I was like, maybe not quite so aggressively. Like you don't need to do it that hard.
Sorry, I just get so excited.
Okay, can you try that again? Just like slightly more gentle, please.
Bonk, bonk.
Yes, like that. That would be great.
Okay, I'll try and remember.
Please.
Sometimes I forget things though.
I got a lot of energy.
Okay.
Like some things oh no,
Oh no.
I forgot them.
What?
I don't know what I forgot, and I just know that I forgot it, and it's terrible. God,
That's
I want to
fair.
go fast.
That's fair.
I mean, okay.
Checks out.
You know, maybe when we're done with everything and we get Zilvilna back, maybe she can make you go fast.
Ooh,
You
I would
think the
love to
queen
put a scarf on
would help?
him.
You think
What
the
if we
queen
put
would help me
a
go fast? Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Well, if you help
Jingle.
us, then you're helping the queen.
Oh my God, you guys are the best.
Stumpy's
Okay.
get the scarf.
Cause like when you guys are like, go Stumpy,
then
go,
it's-
I'm like, yeah, let's go. But I can only
And
go
we
so fast
ride it,
because
and
I'm
you
a
just shoot
pile of
fast,
I love it.
ooze.
Yeah.
I'm here for this.
Yeah.
I'm here for all this.
Oh
I killed
right,
that bunny.
I remembered one
Eat
thing.
it.
Yes.
My name's not Stumpy.
Your
Although-
name's not Stumpy.
I like Stumpy. Stumpy's good. It's got
Have an idea.
character.
Would you like us? So should we call you Stumpy?
I mean, I'm good with Stumpy, but my name is Bartholomew.
Oh, okay.
Well, Stumpy sounds like it could be short for Bart.
Stumpy
How do you-
for Bart.
I'll
Actually, we
let
don't
them
know.
know. That
We don't.
either is fine.
Wait a second. Say it in your tongue.
Oh, Barth, you just hear,
Bartholomew.
yeah, Atropa say out loud in common, Bartholomew?
He goes, ugh, no, I threw up in my mouth a little. Never mind. Just go stick with Stumpy.
Sure.
Bless you.
I mean, if you can teach the rest of them to say it right, maybe okay, but I don't trust any of them because they still haven't figured out their eye stalks.
Yeah, no, this, they're not gonna be able to intuit this language very well. It's just, you know, it's...
Well, I'm glad that you're the leader because the other ones don't seem very bright.
Oh, yes, I'm definitely the leader.
Okay.
Bullshit, it's Armada, you know it.
Stumpy doesn't need to know that.
Armand could probably talk to Stumpy if he wanted to. Like,
Yeah,
he
'cause
might have that in his
all that
toolkit.
telekinetic
Another
power.
day, maybe I can change it up and potentially talk.
Yeah. And then I was like, okay, well, I will let the rest of them to see if I will let people know too that Stumpy is fine and we're gonna go to sleep now because we have a long day tomorrow of traveling.
Oh, sleep. I hate it. Okay.
Sorry. And
No, that's a me thing. That's all right.
okay. Just have a good night. And then I look at the trees and I was like,
You guys don't like salt, do you?
Oh.
I don't
So not that
particularly care for it. It's fine, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I'll try to keep it away from you.
Okay, okay. No, yeah, I guess that's the important part. But it's just, it's like, oh, no.
Oh, okay. And
Just
then
making sure.
I finally put my arms down and I look at the group and I was like, Stumpy would appreciate it if we did not eat salt in his presence.
I eat leaves.
Checks out.
Why are you laughing at the telephone interpretation?
Yeah, just like, well, if you hadn't guessed, the snail does not appreciate salt.
And then
Probably don't.
It's hard to.
I look at the trees.
You get one solitary eyeball. Do you say that in character?
Yep.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, insight check.
-1 wisdom.
Yeah, let's go. Let's say.
That's a 12.
Okay. It comes to your brain and you're like,
I
this is
go,
what you,
S-card, no.
and then you're like, wait. Yeah, and like, yeah, the stock doesn't seem to, yeah, no, it's good.
So then I look at the trees and I'm like, do you have any leaves that Stumpy can eat?
And they're like, yeah, sure, yeah. And they're like, a few of them just sort of go, and just like a snowfall of fresh green foliage
Yeah,
blankets the ground and makes excellent bedding.
does Stumpy eat?
Oh, you now understand some of the more nuanced ticks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is a yeah, let's go as he slowly crawls and lowers his head onto the ground to start. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, one of the trees leans down between the two of you and is like, "Do you guys get cold at night? Do you need a fire?"
No.
Okay, It's-
I don't think
Feng is great.
we don't
Yeah.
mind. We can do something similar. It's just your friend was a little cheeky about it, and so
yeah,
we
can
were
he
cheeky
come
back.
up now?
Oh, he's already back up. He's
Oh,
yeah,
that's right. You've been back up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. Jake's kidding. You've been part of this conversation. I just look at the group and then I'm all like, so I'm assuming you're coming with our log, right?
I mean,
Or where do you sleep?
I will sleep in a tree, like up in a tree.
Oh, up in a tree.
Yeah.
But like, do you curl?
Yeah, like a
in?
little bat, little cinnamon roll.
I come up
With
to,
1 foot dangling down.
I come up next to you and I just sort of like lightly like tap you and I go, Feng,
Yes. Is there room on the bridge? Yeah, okay.
A couple other branches, kind of.
Like, come together.
like I just get that. And I'm just like, she just looks so warm and cozy. So I'm just like,
So, we got scales.
I'm
Big,
made of
big
gems.
fluffs. Gem scales.
Okay, gem scales.
are you actually made of gems?
I'm
Yeah,
made out of
he's a-
gems.
He's
I'm an
a.
emerald dragonborn.
Oh, I didn't know that it was actual. I thought it was like just green colored scales.
Oh my fucking god! What the hell is that shit?
This is what you get for doing that. I'm
Oh
not
my
even.
God.
I don't know.
I,
I'm not even looking.
I start to fall asleep and then I go, midnight snacks, and I cast Goodberry. Yeah. say
cast-
midnight snacks, and I kind of push together some of the leaves and make a bowl plate.
I was about to
And then I
command
go
you.
back to
You're just like, wait. Okay. All right. Yes. We're good.
So some of you notice. So no one takes watch.
No.
We assume that the trees are
We
here.
believe
Actually,
them.
yeah.
We believe.
That the
it-
trees would wake
in,
us up.
in the morning, you realize in your ejection to supply midnight snacks, you realize that the trees had made basically a glen, and had like sort of stacked in and sort of insulated basically, and was very cozy. You find a bunch of dried goodberry goo on Stumpy. And
Oh God, he's gonna be even slower today because he's full.
there's apparently there's one of these actions as sort of like when everyone starts waking up. Sorry. And the tree sort of
Oh, Stumpy.
old animation art jitter out of the way, and they start creating another bridge for Stumpy, and
Thank you so much, friendly trees.
they're like, when Jingle Jangle's in a good mood, we're in a good mood. You good? Thank you. We appreciate it.
Branches were very comfortable.
You helped the little dragon fairy, Sir Talavar, and it sounds like you guys are gonna try and help out with the stuff up swamp. So, face speed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, I get my spells?
Yep. Full. Long rest.
Like, I don't think I've used anything.
No, I mean, I healed some people and
Yeah.
sent some things.
Said some things.
I still have not smited anything.
Let's go smite some brigands, man.
I know.
So, you guys trek north. Are you trying to weave your way to find that house / structure, or are you just gonna?
That was my thought of where we would sleep, so I'm not. We don't have to go. We can go straight to the tollway.
To the tollway.
Yep.
Because I don't think Armand noticed the house from the Queen's Way.
All right. Who's leading Stumpy?
I think everybody else was riding Stumpy before, and I was on the ground.
I
But
mean,
that doesn't mean I'm necessarily leading.
Who's
Yeah.
driving Stumpy and/or leading?
I didn't know.
does Stumpy need to be driven?
Not anymore, really,
Yeah,
but
so I
he
mean,
does
we
kind of need to know where he's headed.
Well, Armand, do you know where we're going?
I
North.
assume if.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I can ride the
Stumpy, you live here. Atropa.
Yes.
Ask Stumpy if he knows where the tollway is, because he was with
Brigands.
the
Right.
brigands.
So,
Is that gonna burn the spell slot?
Yeah.
I don't.
Armand.
Well, I was about to say it just says.
Oh, can I?
It's just.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how it
Yes,
works.
What level spell is
It's
it?
north to northwest.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time reading it on here. Give us 1 second. I forgot to do a long rest, so let me find that first.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either.
Is it this one?
Oh, it hides. You
Yeah.
gotta go into like
Yeah, we found it.
yeah.
Okay, let me.
It's a little obnoxious where they keep
I
it.
don't know if he
Okay.
does. I try to think to Stumpy after Feng tells me to. I just say to Stumpy try to say to Stumpy into his mind.
Speak with
Do you think things?
Yeah, no. If I cast it, it brings slots.
You
He
get
has to-
you
he
get
has to
flashes
speak
of
with
images fast, like
Yeah.
like someone
Slots.
slowed down a movie film.
He thinks
Yeah, a
What
Oh,
little
just
bit.
happened
he
there?
threw up jams.
Rocks.
Did you really?
He lost his
I
cookies.
throw up a little bit.
Why? What did I miss?
Don't think in Stumpy's head.
Oh.
Having talked to him last night, you're like, yeah, I can see that.
That's fair.
Um.
I'm so sorry.
I just.
You feel like now that you've seen it, you can steel yourself for it, but like the initial jump was
weird.
yeah, it was like trying to ride the rift with him.
Yeah.
I would just sort of look at Stumpy and then I'd be like I was like, let's just use sort of like basic signs and just be like,
Do you want to both? You know what? Yeah.
Can
whoever
someone
wants to do a handle animal check, you can have advantage from the assistance of the other.
I got a +4.
I have
Plus
a
That's all you guys.
+5.
So you can have
She does have a rapport.
you've got better rapport with them.
Alright, you're gonna-
I
but you're
puked
gonna
after talking to
assist?
him. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Help
So
to give
that
advantage.
first
Yeah.
one is 10, and that second one is a nat 20.
Hell yeah. You're like, I remember. Hold on. I got some of these. I was going to have you just be like, oh, I remember to ask this last night when I used the spell slot. But no, you're like, I've learned how to say hello, thank you, and where's the bathroom? Ha ha. And you get the affirmative wiggle from the stalks, and with the speed of a inebriated turtle, Stumpy is on the charge.
How
and
fast
starts
is Stumpy actually?
weaving his pretty fast actually. You guys remember that
20 feet or
that they do have a good move speed.
Because we really do have to go like 10 miles.
And
No,
10
they have a
miles?
10-foot speed.
Oh, 10 foot.
Yeah.
10 miles is very far.
Yeah, it's 2 squares a turn, which isn't horrible.
If I estimated the math right, that's like 10 miles.
Well, make me an insight check, or a survival check, whichever might, or an Arcana.
How about a performance?
I don't know why it's so hard for me to find out what that was. It's an 11.
You're like, yeah, except that nothing in the Feywild is constant. So it could be days or a half an hour but best guess. Yeah.
It's the journey that matters.
And
And we're off.
that's a handy thing to recall. Okay. So Stumpy's leaving. Cool. Love that. This is going to be great. You fucking guys. Okay. All right. Somebody roll me a d8.
I'll do it. 4.
Right in the middle.
All right.
Right there.
As you travel along, some hours go by. The swamp burbles and gurgles as the water permeates the existence of this land. The muck belches, and as you guys are kind of trucking along, you come across a particular patch of these eruptions,
Okay.
and one of them releases with a pop. Sounds like stifled laughter, and you smell old cheese.
Ooh, farted.
There's an entire field of these.
Do we see truffles? Can I?
Make me
Nature?
another survival check.
All of us, or just
12.
14.
19.
I rolled a 15.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
I rolled 15 but scored 14.
Oh, so the lowest was 10. Yeah?
12?
12.
Who had 10?
Nice.
Lowest had
No,
12.
lowest was 12. Love it. Yeah.
We get shrooms?
You guys just avoid the popping bubbles.
Oh, okay.
Well done. Beside the giggling and smell, you do not suffer any adverse effects.
Can I roll?
Stumpy seems to be keen on also avoiding
Yeah.
bubbles, which gives you the sense that certain things might happen if you breathe in the gas.
Can I roll like a nature or something to actually figure out what these are, or something?
Survival, nature, or history.
Hey, can we like can for these? Like,
I rolled survival and I got a 15.
I don't know what a can is.
if
It's
you
No,
want
I said I
to,
don't have any kids.
yeah. So 15's good. Yes.
What are these?
I don't know what a can is.
This is marsh gas.
Flying is hard.
Oh, just marsh
I'm like,
gas.
that's fair.
However,
Yeah.
you know that if you breathe in the gas within 10 feet of a bursting bubble, you would suffer one of a few effects of the gas. One of them is babble gas. Whenever the character speaks, their words come out as gibberish,
Oh, so my normal life.
and
Checks
only
out.
other creatures affected by that gas can understand. There's hiccuping gas, which to cast a spell with a verbal component messes with that. Also disadvantage on stealth checks. There's warting gas, which you get warts, so that's fun. And then bitter tongue gas, which tastes terrible and makes all food disgusting, except slugs appear to be the only exception. They taste like ripe cherries.
Stumpy, no.
Yeah, it's that cartoon where they look at the friend and it turns into a large juicy steak. You're like, Stumpy tasty though. Stumpy thick.
Stumpy's like
Thankfully,
a
we've
weird-
avoided all the small
Yeah, never
gas.
breathe. Yeah.
I just look at everyone. I was like, the gas is bad. It's a good thing we're avoiding it very well. Don't inhale.
I think it's swamp farts.
Close enough, but these are swamp farts that can actually do things to you that you wouldn't like.
But you keep your spirits about you. You trek through the swamps of Hither. A gentle breeze carries a sweet scent, which sort of
Does that help with the swamp gas?
actually it does. Your jovial tone and generally good demeanor of navigating it seems to help ease itself. Let's see here. You hear the burbling and bubbling of an well starting to erupt nearby. Go ahead and make me, so who wants to make another survival check with advantage?
I got +4.
All right, go for it.
I'll advantage you.
I got minus.
Cool. 13.
All right.
Big dog did not roll to you.
I saw 2 single-digit numbers.
2 single-digit numbers. Oh,
So-
I'm sorry. It's an 11.
So Stumpy is not able to outrun the rising water, and
Uh-oh.
Of the well?
yes,
So the well is like overflowing?
there are several wells
and
nearby.
Oh, okay.
they raised the water.
Is that
level.
these
Oh, that's right. Okay.
These things?
So how do we get Stumpy out of the water?
Well, he's fine,
Oh, okay.
But we are.
but it does become 5 feet high. So yeah, you're doing the wade. Yeah.
But sitting on top of Stumpy, I'm okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the water affect his movement speed at all? Like, does
Yeah.
it actually make him
It's
slower?
yeah.
Or does it make him faster?
No, it's considered difficult to raid, but if he had a swim speed, yeah,
Does he have a swim speed?
no.
It,
Creatures that don't have a swim speed move at half speed through the water.
Well, good thing we're walking at 10 feet anyway.
Stumpy, Stumpy isn't affected. We'll just go with that.
It's just more inconvenient to be slow.
But
Would it
yeah,
have been faster to go back to the sort of pathway?
no, because you know that it is broken and decayed at certain places, so would have had to been traversed to
But-
get down and back up.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, it is up in the air, you're
It would tell us.
right. True.
Perception checks.
Ooh. Fancy.
11.
17.
Non-nat 20.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Filthy 20s. As you are sort of trudging through the water and or keeping your tootsies dry, not dipping them off of Stumpy's
I'm just like
Shell.
hovering above
Mm-hmm.
Stumpy.
You notice a few glowing forms jingling around the largest well nearby. Two of them, 2 dots, that sort of flutter and bob near it in a way that that belies an intelligence.
And just 2 glowing, like in the. How far away are they from us?
Next to the well, it's a little ways away. You're not. You know that if you keep going, you won't engage with it,
Mhm.
but you do notice it.
I say if we get within 60 feet, I can tell if it's evil.
Okay.
You guys sort of
You got a
veer.
big hang up about these evil things.
I'm not gonna kill it. Like if it's evil, I know we'd kill it. Like we go and
I'm
If it's not-
alignmentist.
yeah, like
Yeah, you're in enlightenment. Just
yeah.
there are many good things that you might have to kill too.
Sure. But evil's gotta rid the world of evil.
That sounds pretty evil. Just keep watching.
Potentially.
Matter of perspective.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, as you guys drift towards the well, the well.
But I can also see more than evil, like celestial, fiend, undead, or the Hallow spell.
So go ahead and do your ping,
Yes,
which
I
I
do.
believe takes a use of.
It does.
And no, they you hear the song again.
Yeah,
What
It's
song?
good people.
Sylvan's song by heart. Go check it out. And you're like, oh no, they are not malevolent spirits.
Hello, friend.
Actually, they come drifting up towards you and they're like, hey, what's up? How's it going?
So now that they're closer, what do they look like?
They are will-o-wisps.
Oh.
What's up? We're trying to get the brigands. We're trying to get to the tollway.
Faye is
Is that what
batting
these
at-
little dots
Faye,
are? I had
Faye,
wondered what
Faye.
those were.
Way Faye.
I have no idea.
Faye.
I wondered. It would make
Are you
sense.
having a stroke?
Does anyone else smell burnt toast?
No.
So yeah, they're like, who are you?
Faye
What are you doing?
Is
What are you doing in the swamp?
batting at the will-o'-the-wisps.
But yeah, you mentioned we're here to go here and do this thing, and they're like, yay, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
They're like, what, we were drowned by the rising waters of the swamp. We are spirits bound to this well, but we want to help in any way because if
Big sad face.
if you can do something about it, then we're here for it.
Yes, we are trying
Like-
to help.
Here are some
Like-
will-o'-wisp.
What are your names?
There's a
What is your
Wisp.
quest? What is your favorite color?
And like
Is this quite rude?
it's like I'm Tabitha and this is Jerry.
Hi, Jerry and
Tabitha and
Tabitha.
Jerry.
Those are
Pleasure.
nice names.
Thanks. What's yours?
Way Faye.
That's a cute name.
Thank you. Can I touch you?
You can try.
You
Air.
just kind of go, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Yep. Comes with being incorporeal.
I'm
Sort of a ghost thing.
sorry. Big willow.
You get used to it.
That's-
I mean,
It's a
they
weird.
can't- they
You
can't
ever
fly.
get like really hungry, and then like have a snack, so you're still like kind of hungry, but it's not as bad.
Yeah,
It's like that.
that's sad.
I just sort of
Forever.
leaned in. I was like, what were you before?
Huh? Oh, I was a Haragon, and he was Tabitha was a Haragon, and Jerry was a goblin.
Were you a brigand?
No,
Not all herringtons are brigands.
that's racist.
Not all herringons are bunnies.
Oh, okay.
Not all herringons.
But yeah, they're like, yeah, let's see.
Like me and my Kit
They're like, we can. They're like, you can actually take part of us with you for a day.
Kat.
Really?
Yeah,
But
you have
then what
like a
happens
jar or a lantern or like a.
We
We
had a cage. That's why.
And then she goes digging through her bag,
Yeah, I got a key.
and I pull out a jar.
And they're like, okay, try and catch me in it.
Try and catch me.
Well, I couldn't touch you earlier.
No, the act of the thing. Just try.
Okay, she dumps everything out of the jar.
I
What
got a
was in it?
sensor.
Just crumbs,
Yeah.
What is it?
cookies, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
And then as you move the jar away, it sort of continues to exist outside the jar. But you have like one little like firefly
one little
dim thing. It's like, there. So whoever of you has that, if you think about it, it'll help you.
What?
It's the help action.
So
In a jar.
so
Turn.
it is
You're the only
a
one that hasn't got anything.
it is a
I got a cupcake.
so this is a will-o-wisp boon,
A will-o-wisp boon. Okay.
and
I've got you guys to help.
you get it's basically inspiration,
I will always help our
Okay.
or it's bless. You get a D4 that you at any time within the next 24 hours you can roll that D4 and add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Well, I already have.
Yeah, I never have any of those.
So you're going to hold on to him.
Yeah.
Will-o-wisp boon. Okay. And then
That
you're
was
attacking
Tabitha,
with-
and Jerry's like, I'm down. What do you got?
Oh, both of you?
Yeah, each of us can give you a little bit of ourselves
Oh,
each
okay.
day. Yeah.
I dig through my things.
Do you have a water skin
I do.
or a potion bottle? You can just chug your potion real quick for no reason.
Let me see if I have anything.
You notice Stumpy starting to like drift towards towards Jerry, and yeah, is like trying, just like sort of stretching, like, oh, I'm gonna eat him.
Good luck with that, sir.
And Jerry just keeps drifting like over just a little.
Just leaning. I'm in love. I love Stumpy. Stumpy's my favorite. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, thank God. I kicked the power strip, and then I heard her scramble, and I'm like, oh no, just kick the power. No, she just doesn't know where Nate is right now.
I mean, I have a potion of advantage, but I don't think I'd want to take it yet.
Do we? Was that the only one? Is there still one?
Yeah, there's still one more. We're
Yeah.
just trying to double check
Oh.
to see what we
What do you
have.
think?
in
Oh
our
yeah.
inventory.
I have an idea. I
What'd you
go
do?
as
The sweet orange.
I don't need anything in here because of a stupid joke last night, and I opened my tinder box and poured out all the materials. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you ready? Or I go, will this work?
It's like, there's only one way to try. It's like, so as soon as you go through, more wisp. But he's like, okay, peek in there. And yeah, there's just like the faintest glow, like a
Faintest spark.
like a diamond
No.
reflecting light.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I'm okay.
should be good for a day.
So Lisa can tell you what you get with your boon.
For 24 hours. Oh, 24 hours.
Yeah, we can't leave the proximity of our well.
Get an inspiration point.
But a piece of you
Oh,
can.
But if you meet
Yeah.
others,
So
let them
anything but
know,
damage effectively.
and you know they can,
Yeah.
you know, as long as you're nice,
Is
you know,
that's
because
the
the
general
laws.
relation of inspiration, as I understand.
Yeah,
There are
right.
laws in
I'm
the
looking at
fairyland?
20 to make sure I'm right.
You don't know the laws? How are you? Oh wow, I'm surprised you're not
There are
you're not
laws here?
indentured. Yes,
Indentured.
the 3 laws.
What are the three?
Have
Well, I
fun.
think what it gives us the will-o-wisp gives us inspiration, which affects
Not inspiration, effectively a bless spell, which is the
Oh, a
D4.
bless spell.
A
Guidance.
D4, anything but damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guidance.
Oh, sorry, guidance. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you.
You guys actually know the 3 rules.
Okay.
Have fun.
JD's.
The rules of conduct, the 3 rules of this Feywild realm that hold weight. The rule of hospitality, the rule of ownership, and the rule of reciprocity.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Which is why we couldn't actually, because in my head, the non-paladin and Manny wanted to say, I mean, you already let them out. We don't have to do anything.
Oh, Jingle Jangle would have killed us.
No, that's what reciprocity we have to. We
But
agreed out.
when you said we would do this for you,
Yes.
that was a gift. So
Correct.
something else needed to be
It's
given in
final.
return. And with these will-o-wisps, we were like, yes, we are going to do this for you. And they were like, cool, here's a gift back.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Such reciprocation need not happen immediately.
Yeah, that is.
But
If
something
you
like
just want to, you know you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I'm about a 5.
I know. I'm the side. Right outside of wherever it is.
Are we on the right path to the troll lake?
I think I might have.
They're like,
I thought I had a box
yeah,
before.
it's up there. It's up there to the north. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going. That's
Is
where
it-
we're headed.
Is the water still 5 feet high?
Yes.
Do you know how much longer it is?
And they go, give it about 10 minutes. And
Okay.
they're like, good luck storming the castle.
Their
And
names are Jerry and
Tabitha.
Tabitha.
and you see them flight back over to the OL and start circling it faster than before.
Ah.
And you get the sense that they're trying to manipulate the water.
Oh, nice. Nice. Wait.
I
Thanks,
thought they were
Will.
gonna eat our souls.
No.
Oh, I already sold mine. So
That's typically what wisps do.
You
Yeah.
still have yours?
It's in a box under Mr. Witch's bed. Wasn't doing me any good, and that sandwich was delicious. Yes, dear. Oh, that I'd sell my soul for a really tasty sandwich. Well, I'd have to know that sandwich was tasty, so like I need like a bite first. So anyway.
I think you just sell like a year for the bite, right? Then you
Huh?
agreed all.
I mean, I wouldn't for a sandwich. Like I'd need something.
I
some
chips or
yeah.
something too.
A combo. You need a combo, like a full
I need
combo.
the cookie and a drink.
Yeah. I need at least 3 courses.
A damn good sandwich and a bag of sea salt and vinegar chips. Fucking done. Here, take it.
Nah, a bread bowl. Fuck.
Chowder.
Fuck me up for a bread bowl. Hell yeah. All right. Anyway. So excellent. You guys continue to trudge through the swamp, and yes, slowly but surely, the water seems to recede, and once more is merely rough terrain, but is much easier to navigate. And go ahead and make me one more survival check with advantage.
Everyone?
No.
Just 21.
Huzzah!
Bizarre.
Like who?
You find an abandoned 8-foot square wooden raft that can sport up to 1,200 pounds.
How much
Is
stuff you
it
weigh?
just sitting in the middle of the swamp?
It is up against a bank of reeds
Ah.
that appears to be just abandoned.
But I mean,
But
like,
is there like any body of water?
yeah, I was gonna say, like, we would be just dragging this through the sludge.
So
and we were
you
to
notice
undo it.
that because it's 8 feet tall, when
Yeah.
the water comes up, it would just sort of like rest on these reeds
Yeah.
and just stay there. And now that the water has receded, it just sort of leans against it like an awkward door.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, it's just there.
How much Stumpy weigh?
He weighs
Was that wood?
he weighs several hundred, but not
Not 1,000.
I
not
thought-
half
I
a
can-
ton.
A big ass man.
We could fit on it. We could fit on it.
You would need like a 10-foot pole or similar tool to guide the raft.
I don't have one, but we can.
Can we pluck a reed? Is the reed 10 feet tall?
No, the reeds are reedy and
they're
weak.
oh, hello. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, why am I thinking of sugar cane?
You do consider that when the swamp is at its lowest, as it is now, the raft gets stuck in the
We do
mud
have my quarterstaff.
and
It's a
won't
big
budge
slab of bamboo.
unless it's carried or dragged, and it weighs 300 pounds, which Stumpy could handle.
I say we fix this to Stumpy so I don't have to
Yeah.
trudge through water
Yep.
as we move.
Not fair.
I sort of look at Stumpy and I'm like, simple motions.
Make me a handle animal check. With advantage from
Uh-oh.
Armand.
I guess we should have asked. Does Stumpy
Uh-huh.
understand
Is that
Language?
17?
Yeah, no.
That's
Unless you want to see the flashing colors
No.
that we vomit.
The fucking Willy Wonka boat scene.
20.
Not knowing where we're rowing. 20.
4.
24?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like you're doing like semaphore signals, and
Yeah.
he's like, bop, 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 bop,
So is he
bop.
okay with it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the distinct impression that he's a big, strong boy and ready for the challenge.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool.
So
Alright.
Does it come?
make your survival check.
But when the tide is
19.
up, we can put him on it and we can all ride together.
No, that's exactly what he's
Oh,
he's
well,
doing
yeah.
right now. That
I thought it was low, so it might get stuck in the mud.
no, well that's why you're tying it to Stumpy to drag it along.
When the water starts to rise, we'll walk it on.
Oh, okay.
With the 19, I'll give you the rudimentary that you're able to strap it to him. It's gonna be awkward, but you're like, man, if we could get like some skates on this thing, like
Yeah.
like a sled, some
Would be
skis,
good.
then yeah. So if someone wants to make me either another survival or there's no craft check anymore.
Performance about me explaining how smart I am. While in the great ideas that I have, is I roll 12 to turn some of the beanstalks into a makeshift sled as I'm
With your words?
like a bunch of reeds and tying a little string around them and trying to make a little sled. Hope it's strong enough. I'm doing all. I'm doing the.
What
Are
are
there
you
any
doing? Anything he could.
long
Yeah.
rocks?
Thanks for filling the dead air.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and give me another survival check.
Yeah.
Anything he could.
12.
Hey, I can't.
With advantage, he was helping.
I tell you, every time we play
Yeah.
Jingle
He was
Jangle,
brainstorming.
By a storm.
He-
I
he
could have
was
rolled a
brainstorming.
D4 to add to my 12.
21.
Yeah. Yeah, you find some other you like lash some reeds together and such to sort of make it so at least it has something to kind of scoot to
To at least not.
to plane against a bit, so it's
Well,
not
that
just
reed idea is
slog.
pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I have a D4 of inspiration, I have a potion of advantage, and now I have a will o' the wisp spark.
That if you
That
tie
is
enough
correct.
reeds and loop it over so it creates sort of like a sled situation and yeah.
I'd do that. Manny's telling a good story. I'm just the one putting
Well,
the thing together.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
Supervising.
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
Alright.
I had a rough idea of it, and then you're like, oh, and you
I
just
see
start
what you're
doing
saying.
it. Yeah. And I'm like trying to do a performance of it. and
I'm a
it's
smart
just-
dragon
It's
boy,
like
I
when you
got
talk to
this.
Dermot.
Yeah, basically.
Like, alright, what if we did this thing? He's like, fucking 10 minutes. Oh shit, that's amazing.
Alright, excellent.
It's got like,
did it.
it's got like a river on it.
I'm not crazy?
It's happening.
Okay.
It's happening. I was not prepared to like this tea. It's the sweet orange tea.
Oh,
Sweet orange.
We are so
Sweet
far.
orange.
What? How fast can you fly?
It's like a walking speed. It's not that big. Yeah, 30 feet. It's the same.
Well,
as-
I was gonna ask because we need a 10-foot like branch, and I didn't know if you could go as
Oh,
Bart
she's
for
got a
one.
pole.
I have-
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
It's a 10
okay.
foot pole, 10
It's
foot quarter staff.
10?
Probably
it's
not.
a quarter. It's a quarter staff for you guys.
Yeah.
But it's made of bamboo.
Oh, yeah. That.
But that's 6 feet, so you know you want more leverage.
Yeah.
Well, shit, it's just the same fucking roll again. So yeah, make me another survival with advantage. Or if anyone has a higher perception check.
Dirty 20.
20's
Yeah, it's
good.
fine.
You guys kind of range about looking for something, and yeah, there's some trees here and there, and you can find a sturdy enough branch to sort of clip down, and it's awkward, but it works.
Ah. Here we go.
And so when the water is higher, it will be handy to help Stumpy move you guys along instead of having to do double duty. But for now, you can just leave it on the raft and trudge along.
Sick. Sick. Alright.
Or even tie your jar
To the top.
to the top and lead him along. But you don't need to lead him; he knows where he's going, so
Yeah.
it's good. But for the fan art, there you go. Some Miyazaki shit right there. All right.
I mean, the bamboo pole still does have leaves that she hasn't eaten yet.
Yeah, you could pull a.
It's still growing.
Yeah,
I see.
it's bamboo. It'll
I
always be
realized I
bamboo.
should have rolled deception to
That's why she's
pretend I
always
knew what
gnawing
was
on it.
happening. What I was doing.
You were good. You're good.
You did excellent.
No, this is fun because that's actually. I'm
Way
way better at deception.
So, much to your surprise, well, you guys have supplies, right?
I've got really good
Some-
What kind of supplies? I mean, yeah.
Like
like rations and
rations
such.
and such.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, I had a
you have been
tinderbox.
traveling for most of a day,
Yeah.
I had
Um,
good berries.
so account for that
I
in
ate
some way.
leaves.
I had good berry yesterday. I'm okay. Stumpy had a lot of good berries yesterday, so he's okay.
Okay.
But in what you consider afternoon, you sort of start moving into a fog bank, and this foggy marsh stretches out before you. Rickety causeways made of wooden planks form a wide web-like structure above the bog. 300 feet away, many of these causeways converge on an enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot-high fog bank that enshrouds it. You have reached
The brigands.
the Brigand's Hallway. Now here, the Owells seem to not have.
No power. They have no power here.
No, this is more of a boggy swamp. This constantly has waterlogged space. So the raft comes in handy actually.
Oh, nice.
Or there are of course the rickety causeways.
Mm. And we just need to go to the. We're going to the middle, right,
To the
guys?
center. Yeah, with all the vines. I'd say we ford it.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Okay.
That's my vote.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason not to.
Well, we could try and get on the rickety causeway.
Yeah, I like. I have no reason.
Rather be on a rickety
Yeah.
raft.
Yeah, exactly.
Rickety raft sounds way better than rickety causeway.
Agreed.
Rickety rack.
Rickety
Check yourself before you rickety wreck yourself.
Oh my
No, I'm just all like,
Plus, we're strapped to Stumpy, man.
rickety rack. Rickety. No, I can't do it right now. I'm tired.
Ricky Raccoon?
No, I'm trying to do like chickadee tiny chicken with rickety rack. And it's not working. What the F is that?
Oh, hello.
I maybe?
And do you think you have a
I didn't double check.
New map?
Jeez, they crazy. Can we get
Maybe.
Can you talk to Doomsayer and maybe we could get minis made?
I don't see why not.
Because that would be badass.
That's as much of a contribution as
for this
the other stuff.
campaign. We can get minis done.
Is that the one that makes the fuzzy one?
I installed yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, it's on the dudes.
Is it good?
haha!
Haha, you found it.
I need weights.
You look like the worst cartographer ever.
Yes.
The other one.
Wait, what is this?
The other one. No, she used her. The other one.
Oh, fuck.
Did you miss him out?
Oh.
This was the big top.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
Oh.
I love it.
Ah.
Better late than never.
Anyway.
yeah. Let's go back.
Let's go back to the carnival, guys.
Let's not.
Listen, we can go back to the carnival at the end, right?
Welcome to the tollway.
Tony,
Yes, love?
here.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh, we're not sponsored.
I know, right?
LaCroix, if you
LaCroix,
need
if you need a if you want to sponsor a D&D stream,
Please don't.
There you go.
please don't.
What? Sorry. Okay, fine. Sorry. I will. I'm okay with the mango ones.
I put
I like
two
the
in the ones
cautious
behind it
ones.
if you wanted or needed.
I just
I
wanted
put
ones
two
that
mango
had not been in the
LaCroix.
fridge.
Oh, thanks.
In the
That way they
behind it.
don't condense while they're on the table.
Because earlier you go, I
Condensate.
almost had you grab one, but I didn't need it for
What?
you. You almost
Had her grab you one.
Condensing
Well,
and
thank you.
condensator, definitely not the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
No,
no.
condensing is
I don't
things
see
getting
cameras,
like
okay?
more condensed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're good.
No,
We've got a little bit. All right,
no.
a little bit less Nate, but that's
no,
fine.
condensation is,
Um,
that is not,
What
it
is
is,
condensation?
it is not
What
the
is
same.
condensation?
It is not the
What is
same.
condensation?
Oh,
Then what is it? Then what is it? You can't say it's not the same thing and tell me why it's not different. It's the same. I'm right.
well, depends on the strength of her convictions.
I finally made a good one.
I'm so proud of you.
You need to look.
I am busy right now. Out your nose! I hope it condensates out your nose.
No, see, that's wrong.
You did a very good job.
That was a good one.
Well done.
Thank you.
You did it.
Oh, that's Talavar. Okay, cool.
That was a good one.
The spite.
So go ahead and place Stumpy at
Condensation
the far
Water which
far
collects as
far end
droplets on
from
a
me.
cold surface when
Here?
humid air comes into contact.
Scoot him towards
Inside
me.
the cab,
Scoot
see
towards
the
me.
condensation.
Scoot towards me.
What does
The
that mean?
conversion of
Keep
vapor
coming,
of
keep
gas
cruising, keep
of a
cruising. There.
vapor or gas
Go back just
into
a squid,
liquid.
just 2 squares.
It is not.
2 more
No,
squares.
it's not.
The molecules are condensing from vapor to water.
Love it. Great.
They're not
Thank you.
condensing, they're turning.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
I'm right.
Well, the problem is.
Oh, so but are you on the causeway?
No, we're on a raft.
Take them off the
So you
causeway.
want to
so
scoot
we're on a
him,
raft.
scoot him just off.
Here, it's a raft.
That's a delicious raft. Okay.
Benches can sponsor us.
Yes.
No, but what I'm
Bench.
saying is,
These
I
bench.
don't know.
I love benches.
if
Benches be
Benches.
crazy.
Benches are
reactions
best.
happen
Please sponsor us, benches.
because you're saying, Britt, it would only happen because you decrease the size and volume.
Oh my
Like, you
God.
did
Please,
say-
please stop.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Does that make
Please.
sense?
It's the
No,
molecule.
what you're saying is
Whoa,
the
my
only way
God.
the condensation happens is if you.
I didn't say it's the
condense-
only way. It says
Well,
the same.
that's
But
not
that's
no.
not it.
There's not that like there. So you're saying that's how it. And that's
I'm
why I
dying.
don't think that's how.
I'm
That's
actually
because,
dying. I am
let's,
dead.
Let's take this later.
Atropa-
We have a game to play.
Hold on, I
Atropa-
need her slide under the table.
Atropa is the leader. She's not really paying attention. I mean, I'm paying attention still. Y'all are just trying to prove yourselves right when you're right.
I'm gonna cry.
I gave you a bench. 2, as a matter of fact. Anyway,
Seems like
Where are
bitches
we?
came at me.
You're right there.
Yeah, I know, but
You're-
we're like, what, like,
You're in the
is it-
swamp, headed towards the
Okay, so we're still headed towards it.
towards the main thing.
Are you gonna tell us when we get there?
Well,
We're 10 feet
Well, well,
as everyone's arguing,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
they hear us coming.
So, do you wish to get all the way up to the stump, or
I mean-
where do you guys want to go?
Yeah, we
looks
just
like
go in the
there's
front entrance and be like, yo,
Yeah.
We
Stop.
barged in the front door of the bridge.
Yeah, let's just kick down the front door.
I mean,
like
the guy's
this-
really fast.
This
so
is
like,
part of this shit. Like, we're back.
Do we need a door kicked open? I can make it happen.
Yeah. Sup, bitches?
I guess we're just going through the
We're
front
back.
door.
We decided you were too mean,
I love it.
and we're here to get you.
I love it.
I get my shield.
Oh,
equipped
yeah,
as
yeah.
we're floating up.
by the way, I also full Gaston in battle.
That's
Like-
really strange when you do that, Manny.
Sorry,
It's okay.
it makes me feel tougher
That's
and better
good.
and
That's
fighting.
good. It just really surprised me.
Yeah,
I can't
Uh,
get bigger like that. That's
it's
ooh.
we got chainmail, sword and shield, long sword shield.
Quarterstaff, melee attack.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the only
It's
time,
literally the same definition. I looked at both words.
like,
Both second definitions. Sorry,
I
I'm
think
done.
one's a vowel, one's a verb and one's a noun. Is the thing.
Your mom's a verb and a noun.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Checks out.
So, go ahead and move the raft
I can't.
Because it can also
to
be a
wherever
joke.
you would like to land.
Oh my
I'm right, you fucks.
Please tell me you're about to TPK us all.
It can also be a change in.
I'll turn into a wizard and I'll really know the answer.
Yes. I think we're just D-Day breaching this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Atropa, as the only one not currently embroiled in this heated debate, which, much to your chagrin, you've even noticed Stumpy fairly distractedly trying to twirl its head back, twirl its
I just
stalk
can't, every
back.
time he does it.
What did I do?
Don't worry, it's not important. It's not
You know
important.
he has opinions. Strong opinions.
I imagine I'm like tying my shoes or straps and we're arguing, get ready for bed.
You all hear
I keep rubbing my eyes.
at the back of the raft,
Full of fucking makeup.
full gut laughing. It's like, I love hanging out with you guys.
At the back of the raft,
Yes.
I just like turn my head and what do I see?
You become aware that somewhere along the way, a hunched, hooded figure has joined the group.
What?
With a flourish, he casts off his cloak, revealing his 15-foot-long scarf.
Get him!
Oh.
Eat him!
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Ruh-roh indeed.
Agdon Longscarf,
Yeah.
the brigand king,
I was gonna say he's fast.
Of
so I was
Hither.
waiting for it.
stands up at the back of the raft.
You guys are fun.
Feel free to pass around
Oh, we saw
Agdon.
that.
Don't peep his stat block.
Oh, turn it over. So we can peep his stats block.
Oh, absolutely.
His bright blue scarf. He holds a hot branding iron
A
in
A
one
branding
hand.
iron?
Yes.
that's
Show
what
me,
that was in his
show me
name.
the
Oh,
front
that
and
is
not the
what's
back.
Oh, yeah.
And a small
You're not
round
allowed.
shield in the other.
I will
And a
read.
shield.
I'm a paladin, but I will read.
A targe,
Nathaniel will read.
a
Manny.
buckler, if you will.
A buckler.
We rolling for initiative?
As he unveils
Here you go.
15-foot long scarf.
Does he
a,
have, does he have a mini?
the sound of bagpipes.
Why
Yes.
did I think that the scarf was red?
The sound of
Blue.
the sound of bagpipes erupts
Oh, I thought
from
you were
around
all-
you.
Around us? Are
Yes.
we being surrounded?
I'm sure it's
Somewhere up
their-
ahead.
it's
After a
where they-
few notes.
It's their stronghold.
Yeah, we did just bust in.
You know, we're just like,
Arguing about condensation versus
Your
condensed.
boy here, Agdon.
Condensation is the noun.
Agdon
he
is
was
ready.
Not the big nap.
Condensation is the noun.
conversation's the noun.
Here you go. Pass it. Go ahead and pass it around.
Oh, what is he holding?
A branding iron and a shield. That's what we were just talking about. And
Maybe
after
still having a conversation.
after a few notes of the bagpipes,
Yes.
you recognize he starts to sing along as you recognize it as the song sung by the brigands you met earlier.
Okay.
And he takes off at a run, wide grin on his rabbit face as he bounds from one plank to another in a circle around the party. He and his fellow Herringons know the causeway well enough that they have no trouble navigating it.
Can I take an action?
I mean, we're really like the dumbest people ever.
I'd like to say one.
man.
Say one.
Break.
I mean,
Where? You know what? You
One
get to
word.
place him. I don't know where you want him on the map.
With sticks and stones, we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes. But none among us can compare to one wily swift and stand-up hare. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious. His deeds are truly meritorious.
You really gonna stand here and sing a song about yourself?
With a wink at friends, he'll show his cunning.
Rocket.
A flash of his scarf, he'll take off running, quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing, gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agdon Larnscarf, brigand prince of Prismere.
You're terrible.
You remember this song from before when you
Yeah, 'cause they were
liberated stuff.
singing it.
Yeah.
You're not only mean, but you're really full of yourself.
Well-
You're a terrible. You're a terrible, terrible thing.
In game time, they probably didn't get through the full first verse before you would have acted, as would have Agdon. But that's where we're going to end for tonight. So we will return to combat because Agdon chose to use his surprise round to
It's a dance.
talk shit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, fair.
When you
So, thank you, as always, for joining us.
If you see this in the comments, please leave your opinion on whether or not condense can be condensation.
Okay, so no, this is the
No. I didn't ask for
Episode's
her
over.
opinion. I'm
Episode's
asking
over.
for your opinion.
Yep.
You can ignore this.
At us.
At me.
We're right.
At us. And also, your mom is a noun and a verb. So,
True stories.
so yeah.
That's true.
So thank you, and I'm sorry to you have no imagination. I'm back.
And I'm sorry for anyone who actually had to watch this one this time.
But we will see you next time. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.